G'day guys, today I'm doing some bait fishing in skinny water. I could almost jump across that gap. Let's not test that theory. This is the hole I'll be bait fishing in today guys. Right next to this beautiful skinny bit of fast water. I reckon there's likely to be a few fish hanging around just below that waiting for the food to come to them. I haven't bait fished this particular spot before, but I was here a couple of weeks ago with an old mate lure and I caught a nice Murray cod just up there around the bend. So hopefully the Jan Juc worms will do some good. The river was high and fast after some rain upstream, but it's looking much more normal and clearer now. So we'll see what happens. It's a beautiful day. Hopefully the fish are hungry. I'm going to put the first bait over there near the bank drop off. Looks like there's a bit of depth. Looks like there's a log going down in the water that I hopefully don't get snagged on. They're good signs for a fish to be hiding there. And the other one I'm going to put over this side where I think it's a bit shallower. It's probably a bit more current near the reeds. And given that I haven't fished here before, we will just see what happens, and I can always move the baits a bit later if there's no action. And the sunlight's just hit a patch on the water there where I can see a log going across the river just below the surface. So if I hook a big fish, hopefully that doesn't become a problem trying to get it back in. Well, that's my little fishing setup there. I've been here about 15 minutes. Nothing's happening yet, but that's not unexpected. It's still very early days. But while I was just wandering around on the other side of the tree over here, I see a whole heap of carp scales. So someone's had some luck on this side of the tree catching carp. And given that there's only about 30 meters between where my bait is and just here, I'm in with a good shot of catching a fish. Having said that, if I fish there for a couple of hours and don't get a touch, I may even just move over here to this side of the tree and cast in the shallows here and see what I can find here. If I had my choice of what fish I want to catch today, I'd probably say yellow belly. It feels like forever since I caught a yellow belly. Actually, when was the last one? I think it was back in November with Lee from Fisherman's Office. That was the last yellow I caught. It's been quite a while. Alright, that's our first little tickle of the session. Oh, little tickle. He had a good pull that time. Come back. Oh, I missed. He came back and I missed. You bugger. Alright, let's get it up over that log. Cast it out back in the same spot as quick as I can. Still plenty of bait. That's about right, I think. Alright, whatever pulled on this rod is back. And I don't think it's a shrimp. That was a very carpish bite, that one. It was little, but it was carpish. Oh, come on, I missed again. Whatever it is sneaky. And I can't help but notice that I'm standing on a bit of a sandbar here. I'm wondering, especially now that I look at my bait, I'm wondering if it'll cooperate. I'm wondering for the third time if I'm dealing with some little silver perch over there. Oh goodness me. I might just rethread this one worm back on. I did have two on there, but I'll rethread this one back on and get it back out. Well, this one is snagged. That's why it's not getting any bites. New tackle required for this rod, and I won't be casting that back in the same spot again. Rightio, new tackle on. I'll cast a bit further towards the middle this time. Still in that general direction, but not quite as close to the bank. Alright. Okay, it's on there this time. Doesn't feel overly huge. In fact, it's not that big at all. Am I right in it being some silver perch over there though? Get out from under there. Is that a little yellow belly? I think it is. Let's get the bells off. Well, there you go. I said before that I wanted to catch a yellow belly today. He's only a little guy. And he's hooked himself, but I'm on the board. I'm happy. I want to wet my hands because he's getting to swim away, this one. He's too little to keep anyway, I'd say, just by looking at him. Come on. All right. Oh, what a magnificent specimen. He's got a bit of a gouge out of his tail there, but other than that, geez, what a pretty fish. I put him at about 25 centimetres, so he's under the legal keeping size of 30, but I wasn't going to keep any fish today anyway. What a beautiful yellow. All right, mate, let's get you unhooked. Definitely not the most cooperative yellow belly I've ever caught. He wanted to flop around on the sand. He didn't want to get unhooked calmly at all. But off he goes. See you, buddy. And he's even left me my worms to catch another one. You ripper. Well, okay, that was a decent bite. Thought he might actually have stayed on there, but he's definitely not there now. Oh, he's still biting it though. Come on, take it. Got him. Oh, I reckon he could be another little yellow belly. There's a few of them hanging around. Oh, you ripper. I had a look at the slow motion footage I filmed releasing the last one, and he was slightly out of frame, so let's see if I can do a better job this time. And also unhook him a bit cleaner as well. Alright buddy, let's have a look at you. We'll wet our hands. Come on, cooperate with me and you'll get to swim away a happy and healthy fish. Oh, look at that. I reckon he's in even better condition than the first one I caught. Alright, let's not even muck around with this one. Let's just get the hook out and get him swimming. There we go. Quick last little look. Beautiful yellow belly. Pretty much spot on with the size of the last one. Alright, see you, mate. Off he... Oh, there he goes. He took his time. Oh, you beauty. I'm a happy man. 2 yellows. There's obviously a few of them hanging around, and if it wasn't for the pristine condition of that one's tail compared to the last one, I would have assumed they were the same fish. They were spot on the same size, I reckon. Well, those 2 worms caught me 2 little yellow belly, but I might swap them out for a couple that are actually still alive. Oh look, there's an end that's still wiggling. Oh, I might just chuck these in to burley up the water a bit, put a couple of freshies on and hopefully catch something else. Meanwhile, this rod sits there doing absolutely nothing. Let's bring that in and change the spot again. Oh, you're kidding me. Well, second time I've checked this bait for the day, and it looks like I'm going to be putting new tackle on it yet again. Oh my goodness. I might just avoid that area over there altogether. Alright, so we're rigged up for the 3rd time on this rod today. The question is, where do we put it? I'm catching fish over there, but I don't want to tangle the lines. I've tried the middle out there and I've tried near the bank out there. Look, there's current there and there's current here, but behind this log there's a little bit of backwater just there. I'm wondering if there's a bit of depth behind it as well. I might just chuck the bait there, hopefully not get snagged, and hopefully catch a fish, but we'll see what happens. I'll just drop it there. Well, I'm out of time for today, guys. The last hour and a half's been very quiet, and I reckon that's because this isn't the deepest hole I've ever seen, and there's no shade left on the water, so the yellow belly that were biting have retreated to the depths or the shade somewhere. Either way, I'm a happy man. I caught 2. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment, and I'll see you next time.